J.K. Rowling's being cancelled again. I'm not surprised. Neither are you. So, from the New York Post, joy-sucking J.K. Rowling scrubbed from Museum of Pop Culture's Harry Potter exhibit. Now, I didn't even know this was a museum. I've never heard of it in my life. So, museum proprietors are casting a memory charm. The Seattle-based Museum of Pop Culture removed all mention of J.K. Rowling from the Harry Potter exhibit after calling her a cold, heartless, joy-sucking entity, according to a blog post that was posted in May. So, I mean, it is August. It's a bit late now, isn't it? Project manager Chris Moore, who is transgender, authored the piece and claimed that they would love to go with the internet's theory that these books were actually written without an author. But this certain person is a bit too vocal with her super hateful and divisive views to be ignored, continued the post. For the time being, the curators decided to remove any of her artifacts from this gallery to reduce her impact. It's not a perfect solution, but it's what we were able to do in the short term while determining long-term practices. So basically, this person who is transgender is taking a personal vendetta against J.K. Rowling and is making resolutions and solutions based on her own personal opinions for work, when her work should just be from an unbiased point of view. It should just be, all right, here are the facts, let's work with what we got in a museum and put it in. That is, after all, a museum. This is where things that, people wouldn't normally want to see are shown, because anytime they remove statues, they're all like, put it in a museum where it belongs. And yet this is already in a museum and they're like, get it out of the museum, we don't want to see it anymore. It just boggles the mind, like they really just don't want anything that they don't like in museums or in any public places anymore, and it's bullshit what it is. So let's continue. Moore's post continues to point out other ways that Rowling, 58, has supported anti-Semitic creators and mentions that while writing Potter, the author included several racial stereotypes such as the goblins of Gringotts, whose depiction has been compared to the Jewish community, or the fact that everyone in the books appeared to be white, as well as a lack of LGBTQ representation, and thus fostering a super chill outlook on the bigotry. This is so stupid. So yes, the main characters are white, so what? It's Scotland in the 1990s, and plus, if you look at the population in Scotland in the 1990s, you will see that it's majority white. Not to mention, there are black, white, and Asian, Indians, all these other characters in this story. But I guess these people didn't read the books. Shocking. So the MoPop is proud to support our employees and unequivocally stands for non-binary and transgender communities, the museum told the Telegraph. In an increasingly divided world, pop culture can unite, inspire, and spark important conversations. What important conversation? You're literally removing people who you don't like. Education and creative expression are the heart of our mission, and in our commitment to diversity, equity, inclusion, and accessibility, we strive to elevate those that are left out of the mainstream pop culture conversation by amplifying voices and stories that are not always seen on museum walls. Rowling declined for comment. This is the freaking project manager. It is exactly as you expected. No shock there. Now this is about the tweet that J.K. Rowling wrote out in 2020 that sparked the debate. And then how the Harry Potter actors have distanced themselves, except for a few of them. Blah, 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 blah. In other news, J.K. Rowling's being cancelled for saying that women are women. It mind boggles me. It's 2023, 3 years later, and she's still being cancelled. I don't even know what to make of this anymore. I think this is the dumbest shit ever. And like I said, this person's just taking their own personal beliefs and opinions and pushing it on other people when it's a museum and should just be based on facts alone. But what do I know? Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you next time.